Sylvester Stallone is working on the script for the new Rambo Part 5, and we've got all the latest. Also, Cobra Kai just got picked up for its second season, and we have a whole lot of other news to cover, so stay tuned. What up to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia show that's all about current pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. Alright, there is a lot of retro TV and movie news that we need to cover, so we're going to talk about that first. With the big story being that Sylvester Stallone hit Instagram on Monday to post that he's been working on Rambo 5. It's not known whether Sly will also return as director for the project, as he's pretty busy with several other projects right now, like The Expendables 4 and Creed 2. But he's got a lot of stuff on his plate, so it's understandable. But according to Deadline.com, the premise of Rambo 5 is that Rambo is working at a ranch near the US and Mexico border when the daughter of one of his friends is kidnapped. So Rambo crosses the border and quickly finds himself up against some of Mexico's most violent cartels. I like the premise as it showcases a huge problem with drug cartels in Mexico, and who better than Rambo himself to go clean it up. The lucrative Rambo franchise launched in 1982 with First Blood, and a fifth installment has been talked about for a while, but Stallone has said in the past that he didn't think that there would be another Rambo movie. I'm actually still suspect on if the movie's going to be made, as I think Stallone's just kind of putting feelers out for this right now to strum up interest, but regardless, I would love to see a Rambo movie. What do you guys think? Are y'all ready for a Rambo 5 on the big screen? Let me know in the comments down below. And speaking of Sly Stallone, you guys might not remember the two baby turtles from the first Rocky movie.
Yo, Adrian, these are the exotic animals I was telling you about. These are my friends, Cuff and Link.
I sold them to you.
Sure, I know you sold them to me. Remember you were working at that pet shop, huh? First day you was there and I came in and bought both these animals, huh? Sure, I remember that. I came in, I bought this bowl, and I bought the animals themselves, the food, the marbles that go on the bottom there. Remember in the mountain? Remember that mountain? I had to get rid of that mountain, though, because they kept falling over and flipping, you know what I mean?
But Stallone has been posting some pics from the set of Creed 2, and it looks like the turtles' names Cuff and Link are going to be making an appearance. Those turtles are like 40 years old now. And then next up, almost 3 decades later, Bill and Ted are finally coming back for their third movie. Both Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter are on board for the movie, and it's currently in pre-production, which basically means that they're looking for the money to make this movie. But things do seem to be progressing pretty well, so keep your fingers crossed. Then, if you watch The Goldbergs and have always wanted a Spaceballs 2, you've got to check out this clip of Rick Moranis reprising his role as Dark Helmet for a cameo in the show. It is hilarious and may be the catalyst that we need for a Spaceballs 2 revival. Just in case you don't know what Spaceballs is, I'll link to the 1987 movie trailer for that down below as well. It's the greatest spoof movie of Star Wars ever made. Also, y'all see me talk about Cobra Kai a lot, and in its defense, it's doing really well on YouTube Red. And if you haven't seen it yet, it is absolutely one of the best series on TV right now. It's doing so well that YouTube has already greenlit it for a season 2. And to add to the excitement, the main bully from Karate Kid 3 is going to be in it. And his name is Mike Barnes, and he was a highly skilled and vicious karate fighter that had it out for Daniel. It's going to be interesting to see how they bring Mike into the series, but I'm betting if he's going to be in season 2, Terry Silver just might be in there too. We also just got the first trailer for The Predator, and it looks pretty good. And according to director and co-writer Shane Black, the film is an inventive sequel to the Predator movie from 1987, but it's not a remake. I'll link to that trailer down below also. Then on to some retro gaming news. SNK announced that they are making a Neo Geo Mini. I've been sort of holding back on talking about this one because I haven't seen any real confirmation from SNK on it until now. If you don't know what the Neo Geo is, it's a stand-up arcade from the 90s that used cartridges. And it was a pretty cool video game system at the time. It had a ton of cool games for it, and this mini version is going to have 40 games, a HDMI port, headphone jack, and even plug-in for 2 players. There's no word by them on what games are going to come with it yet, the price, or when it's going to be released though. Then in more gaming news, Nintendo just announced that they are bringing back their NES Classic Mini in Japan. It's going to have a whole new list of games, so that's pretty cool, and I'm hoping that they do eventually bring it to the US as well, and it's going to be going on sale in Japan on July 7th, but haven't heard anything new about when it's going to be coming to the US. Hey guys, if you're new here and haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now. We put out new retro and nostalgia videos every Monday and Friday, so come on and join our retro family. Alright, my fellow retro heads, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.